Hey guys, what's going on? FutureGameDev here. We are back for another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. What is that big old dirt pile right here? I will explain. So I went caving between this episode and last, and I've got a fair bit of coal there, a lot there. I finally started getting my iron supply up. I think most of it's in the furnaces. But I was asking myself, why am I going into the caves to kill myself to get all of this coal when it's really just not worth it? So I finally decided it's time that I hooked myself up with an automatic furnace that I had seen quite some time ago. And really, it's let's just do all of them. It's really one of the best designs I've seen. So let me just get a few of these pieces together. Oops. Need 4 hoppers. And, well, really we need 4 chests, but we can grab that one. It's not doing anything. So I kind of laid out with dirt what this is going to be like. And it's going to be a bit of an interesting design because I didn't want to just make it just plain old square. That's boring. And I don't want to do boring. I want to make these interesting. So we've got a chest at the bottom with a hopper in the back. This is where everything that you smelt is going to come out. On the side, it's already working. On the side here, or in the middle here, we have the furnace that does all the work. It's just a single furnace. I haven't seen a modified version that has more than one furnace, but really you could just set a couple of these up, or just rig it properly if you're really good with redstone. You put some hoppers on the side. I'm shift clicking, that way I'm not clicking into the furnace. Another one above the furnace. This one is where everything that you want to smelt, with the exception of dirt, of course, this is where you put the stuff that you want to smelt. It feeds into the furnace, it comes out here. On the sides, that's where your fuel goes. Let's see if I have any more wood, just so I can finish this up. We've got some... Oh, we got 2 chests right there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's get the dirt there. There's going to be so much dirt in this system, it's not even funny. Oh, okay, it is funny, but it's not at the same time. So, let's grab all that coal that we've got sitting out there. But then this only really solves half the problem, doesn't it? Because now you've got a place for all of your coal, but you still have to go into the caves, and you can see it's funneling in, and then it's filling up the furnace, and then when this hits 64, the hopper will start filling up, and then anything left over will stay in the chest. So you really get an insane amount of storage out of this, and you got a whole nother one right here. So that gets the furnace itself set up. Next will be the room, but let's solve the other problem first of how do we stop from getting coal everywhere. Like, I don't want to have to go into the caves just to get coal. So what we'll do, apparently I only have one of these. Let's get some stone so I can make an axe. Oh, I've got one right here. Perfect. I know I've got a small spruce tree over here. Hopefully I can get enough saplings to make the really big spruce trees, the 2x2 ones. That's what I like to get my I almost said wool, my wood out of. That's my jelly. So we'll let that fall and the saplings come to the ground, and maybe I can get enough for a big one. and just really hit this point home. But you can kind of see how this works. I throw the spruce wood in, it's filtering through, going through the hopper. And now, this is where it happens. We smelt the wood, and we get charcoal out of it, which is another fuel source, which we could just throw in this one. And when you get enough spruce saplings, you can make these really, really big, see, 3. Can I get one more? There's got to be one more here. Come on, come on, come on. Did I just see it? Yes, perfect. You can just fizzle away. Do I have any bone meal? This is going really great, by the way. I've got plans to use the eggs downstairs to set that up so they get killed, so I can get cooked chicken out of it. But in all the caving I've been doing, I have not found redstone yet. So that will have to wait just a little bit. I got a bone, and I got one bone meal. So we'll see if I get lucky. If not, we'll have to wait for it to grow, and then we can start building in the meantime. So let's head right over here. And I think I was doing it over here before somewhere. So let's just bushwhack this area. Yeah. That looks good. 2x2. Very nice. And then just bone meal it. Don't have enough, but that's fine, which means we can go, excuse me, that means we can go and work on the house. I was trying to sprint, I didn't get anything. Let's sleep first, because I haven't lit this up as well as I should, and I had a couple of creepers explode on me, and that's just not fun at all. So, light up the place. I'm going to figure out some creative ways to do it so there's not torches every... the decapitable. Whoops. Alright. So, cobble. Good. I still have a lot of it. And we'll take the charcoal and we'll put it in this one. And then once all the coal is done, all the charcoal will start. Charcoal works just as well as coal. So let's smelt up some cobblestone. In fact, I could... Is my pick broken? Did I move... Oh, and I had saplings in there too. Did I hide my pick? Oh, we got more bones in here. Maybe I can get the tree to grow while we're waiting, but I don't know where my pick went. I got 2 wooden ones, but who wants those? So let's see if we can get this tree to grow, because this thing is literally ginormous. And it's perfect for falling in holes. It's perfect for farming wood, because it's just so stinking big. Now where did I put those saplings? Here we go. And I did a different sapling. I should have done this one. Nothing. Not my day. Oh well. So I guess I'll just have to do this very, very carefully. And just pray that I don't have to use a pick. Because I don't want to have to use a wooden one. I have an axe. Why am I using my fist? This was such a nice treat too, but I really need the logs. Because I don't think I have any oak wood laying around. So here's what I'm thinking for this. Everything in my pockets is weird. Yeah, that's better. So I just kind of laid this out with dirt. So we've got some pillars here, and I'll just go too high for now. Oh, well. Not sure how tall it's going to be, but it's definitely going to be 4 tall at least. That way I can accommodate the machine on the inside. And you go there. This will be the door. And if you notice, when you're on the inside, this area laid out by the logs is actually a square. But I didn't want that. So the door is actually sitting out a whole block. Do I have any doors made? I do not. But I have some acacia wood that I can craft into a door, and it won't be acacia color. I always loved that. If they had it to where you could get like spruce doors and other kinds of doors like that, I think it'd be really cool, but at the same time, I don't know what I would think of it. So instead of wood this time around, oh, there it went, there it went. My axe is gonna break while I do this. I can just tell. Whoa, I almost fell in the hole again. I need to fill that. I think a creeper did that. What is up with the lighting? That's weird. There we go. Yeah, so you just stair-step your way up this thing, and you've got wood for days. And just think, all the wood that you see just going into my inventory right now, that's gonna be charcoal, and that's gonna be what I'm cooking my meat with, what I'm smelting with. That's gonna be. There went the pick. But just look at that. 15 wood, and we barely even touched the surface of that tree. Now, each charcoal smelts like 8 objects, so 15 times 8, that's an oak sapling. I forgot I cut the tree down. 15 times 8, that is 120 items. Oops. Throw those in there. Now, the only thing I don't know how to do is... We'll leave that one there so we got an even number. I'm walking through the door and there's no walls. Alright, so stone brick. Oh, I messed that up bad. Here we go. Stone brick. Very nice. Hopefully that'll be enough. So, we definitely want stone brick here. And I might pull some of these out and throw... You know, this is going to be a 4-tall house. Where is my pick? Let's just grab one of these wooden ones, because I think I smelted up all the cobble I've got. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, wait. Ah, I'm so confused. I knew there was one more. Yeah, that's all of it. Okay. So let's bump this up one. Like so. And then like that. I like that. Let's do that on the other side too. Boom. And one more there. Okay, so we got some walls to the place. And there'll be windows on the inside. And that is actually not too bad. We might put... I don't know what we'll put for floors and stuff like that. I may even put some chests in the ground so we have extra storage for all the valuables. So we'll see what happens there. We'll be doing glass panes, I think, for the windows. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to cut away. I'm going to finish this up. And then I'm going to set up something with that tree farm. And when I come back, we'll have the finished product, and I'll show it to you guys. So I'll be right back. So I'm working on this design, and I'm kind of getting the door kind of figured out. But it's taken a bit of a different shape than I was originally thinking. But I kind of like the look of it. But it's taken so long for that oak wood to grow that I kind of want to rethink the size of this building, because right now it's just kind of small, and I kind of think with this look I've got going here, it could be really interesting looking. I could probably get, like, if I knock it out this way a little bit more, you know, just set up a hallway on this side, I can make a nice storage room out of it too. So I'm going to play with this a little bit more off camera, but I think it's going to be worth it. I know I didn't get a lot of work done on it while I was away, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what I was thinking in the middle, just so you could see where my brain's going with this, because this is kind of cool looking. And I did put a crafting table down there because I kept having to go back into the house, and that wasn't working for me. But I do want to get that tree set up too. And I did find some cobblestone. Turns out I had more in a chest laying around. So let's make all three. Boom. Done. Axes for days. You go right there. Here we go. So I was almost thinking of doing something almost exactly like what I did with the chicken farm. Just some water around the tree. Which would work, but it seems a little generic to me. So I wanted to do something a little more creative, but I don't have anything more creative. So I was actually wondering, because I know I've got a lot of, well, I'm starting to get a lot of viewers. I was wondering if you guys had any ideas. How can I make sure that I catch all the saplings and any wood that might drop without making it as ugly as a big old water pit with hoppers underneath? Is there anything else I could do to catch... Oop. Okay. Maybe a safety rail too. That'd be a good one. But is there anything other than a big water pit I could do to catch all the stuff? I mean, whoa, I almost did it again. I'm kind of thinking not, because it's probably just hoppers that's going to be your main bet. But yeah, drop a comment down below if you've got any ideas, because I'm curious what else you can do aside from like the beginner technique. So I wish I had some time to go caving a little deeper. I'm almost tempted to set up a strip mine, just like dig way down to like Y12 or bedrock or somewhere close. Definitely not at bedrock, because the particles at bedrock will really lag out the game and make the recording look bad, so I don't want to go that deep. And I almost want to find everything in the caves, but I'm not opposed to strip mining. But I need to get some redstone so I can finish up the cooker bit of the chicken farm. I found some great tutorials on that, and I also saw Vex on the Minecraft server, or Mindcrack server, also had the same thing I was looking at. And it turns out that the big part of the chicken farm that you see right on top does not really need to be that big. Because, let me go over and show you. Because basically what it is instead of a big water pool with chickens in it, if you can just cram them all into a 2x2 space with carpets on top of hoppers, that'll work exactly the same. And then underneath, this looks a little different because I had a big creeper kablosion. So instead of a chest here, you would have a dispenser with a little redstone circuitry behind it to just get it to continually fire. And it would fire the chickens onto a half slab in front of it with glass here, so it'll work. And then there's lava over their heads. The baby chickens won't die because they're not tall enough. But as soon as they grow up to be a big chicken, they touch the lava, they burn up, and then their drops fall through the half slab into a hopper, which goes to a chest right here, and I have cooked chicken and feathers for days. So it's a really great design, and it's really simple. I just haven't found the redstone to build it yet. And I'm going to be working on this more off camera. Luckily, I'm starting to get more oak wood. I know this is an acacia mostly biome, but I just need the oak leaves, so I just planted a whole bunch of them. So I'm going to work on this more off camera. I wish I had it done, but at least now I've got the furnace itself set up, which is really great. But that's going to do it for today. I'm going to apologize in advance if there's a lack of videos in the future. I know I talked about this a little bit in Plants vs. Zombies yesterday. I'm starting a full-time job, for the summer, like everybody does. But I don't know how it's going to affect my YouTubing. So it's going to be a bit of a trip, but I want to take you guys along for the ride, and I'll do my best to keep, if I can't keep to the same days, I'll keep the same order of videos. So if there's a little delay between them, at least you know the next thing that comes will be something. So you can follow me on Google+, and I will put a post there if I'm ever running late. Hi, sheep. He's just staring at me. He's listening so intently. I love him. Now run away. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I know I did. Drop some comments down below. Tell me what you guys want to see on the map, and I will do my best to work on it. But until next time, unless the internet explodes, I'm the Future Game Dev. You guys take care.